Well, Colonel Travis at that time, Colonel, was leading the formation. And we get to Stuttgart, and sure enough, it was cloudy, and the bombardier couldn't see the target. But instead of salvaging our bombs, the colonel decided we'd make a circle, and it takes a pretty good circle and a lot of time to turn a big formation around and make another run, bomb run. But he said we're going to do it again. Took it on his own. And we did. And we still couldn't see the target. But we dropped our bombs, and I don't remember, I think we dropped them in the mountains anyway. Never did see the target. But we started back through France, and we had a little opposition going and coming. Nothing compared to Schweinfurt. But we had one engine that was shot, the cylinder was shot partly off, spark plug, and we had to feather it. But that was no problem for the B-17. The only thing, we were running a low on fuel too. And we got near the coast of France, we could see the channel, and the pilot told the crew to throw anything loose out, all the weight you can. And we threw every gun out, the flexible guns and extra ammunition, and anything that had any weight, we threw it out. And he leaned the engines back, and we were flying as slow and as low as we could to conserve fuel. And anyway, we were right at the coast of the channel, and the pilot called me out of the turret. He says, "Come down and transfer some fuel. I got one empty tank. It's on the red light." And I had a transfer fuel pump right at the base of the door entry to the pilot's cabin. So I pumped gas from one tank to another, to the red, one that was red, until the light went out. But then by the time I'd get that light out, another light would come on, and I'd pump some from the tank to it, and put it out, and then another one would come on. Finally, all four red lights come on, and so yeah, you had less than 50 gallons in that tank, each tank, and it takes a lot of gasoline for four engines. And anyway, we were over the channel when that happened, and the pilot told them all to prepare in the ditch. He said, we're going to probably hit the water before we get over, so be ready and get your backs to the bulkheads, to brace yourself. And just as we hit the cliff of Dover, the pilot noticed a little Spitfire base. And he didn't even have time to tell us. He just set her down on it that quick. And he didn't aim for a runway or anything. He just set it down. He didn't get no wind, which way the wind was blowing or anything. He just flew into it and set it down and bumped across the grass and across runways and finally got it stopped and turned around and taxied back close to the hangars. And by the time we got the engine stopped, the whole crowd was out. They had to have the military there to keep them out of the way, backed off out of the way. And ordinarily, when you lose the engine, that plane is automatically grounded. And it was my job to ground it, and also the pilot commander's responsibility that it's grounded. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go against the pilot, say we got to ground it. He turned to me and he says, "You want to go home tonight," which meant back to the barracks, our home. which was only a half an hour flight, probably. I said, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. He says, me too. He says, just tell the guy to put 200 gallons in each tank. We'll keep it light as possible, and we'll fly this thing back to the base. I said, I'm game. I'll go along with that. And so anyway, we get out, and some officer come up and asked me, is it true that when you were flying combat, the officers and the men eat the same mess? I said, well, that's our policy at our base. We eat together when we're flying combat. He said, I thought so. He says, we got cars here that had girls driving these vehicles. He said, we'd take you to the dinner, we'd take you to lunch while they service your plane. And I told this guy, they were all ready there with a tanker and an oil truck to put oil and gas in. And I showed him where the fillers were, and I told him, I said, put 200 gallons in each tank. That's all I want, because we ain't got the 3 engines, and we want to get this thing off the ground. And then they loaded us and took us into the, I think it was the officers' club or something, but it was a pretty nice place. Had a long table and benches, I think it was, and a table, and they had ladies, girls, serve us food. They'd take our order and bring it to us. Pretty nice, and there was a couple of German, English Spitfire pilots there. In fact, one came in while we were there. He sat down and said he was on a mission with one of the escorts, and he says, I ended up with a 50 caliber in the tail of my plane from one of you Yanks. And we laughed, but we apologized, you know. But he was more bitter about it. But anyway, we struck up a conversation, and somebody asked me, our ball turret gunner, said, where are you stationed? He meant, we're about here in England, where are you stationed? And May, he didn't know exactly how to answer that because we got so much preaching on security. He says, well, I don't know where it is, but we're raised every goddamn day. But then anyway, we get back to the aircraft, and I look at the form, and the guy walks up and he says, I got them filled all up to the top. And I said, well, do you remember me saying I only wanted 200 gallons in each tank? I said, we don't want all this weight. 200 gallons to get us to our base. He said, well, it's your gas anyway, he said, because we were furnishing the gas over there. But I told the pilot, we climbed aboard, and I said, well, I got bad news. I said, we'll flow up to the top. We got enough gas to go back to Germany. And I told them, but I won't hear, and they filled it up. They said it was our gas anyway. And I said another thing. I said, they want me to pass the word on to you, several of them. They want you to give a little flyby before you leave the base. And the pilot says, first we're going to try and get it off of the ground. And that's all he said to me. And I didn't know what he was going to do. He didn't say. He didn't know, I guess. But anyway, I know they started it up and they taxied it back as far as it can go at the end of the field. Didn't try to get a runway because they weren't long enough for a B-17. But they checked out the 3 engines and they pushed them as far as they could forward, and him and the co-pilot, they held the brakes. And they revved up those engines until it wouldn't stay still. It was ready to go. Then they let it go. And they gave it full power. And it's a good thing they had that little extra ounce that the crew chief could put in. And we just barely cleared a fence and a hedgerow that hid the fence. But he got it off of the ground and then had to level out right away and fly about, it looked to me like 3 or 4 foot off the ground, but it was a little higher than that because it did clear some small trees. And he kept it that way and flew straight right on for a ways. He got a little more airspeed, and then he started climbing. And he went in the circle and climbing and climbing and climbing. And when he started circling, I figured, well, we ain't going home. Maybe he's going to do this thing. But he never did say until he got it where he wanted. And he come in with that thing like a pursuit plane. He come down there and he leveled that thing off right down the runway. And I don't think it was over 3 foot off the ground. Looked to me like he's right on the ground. And that crowd roared. I could hear them, all the noise in the plane. Believe it or not, I could hear them screaming. And the whole place was out. So we put on a pretty good show for him. And he pulled that thing up like it was a pursuit, and then he leveled off right away. He kept his airspeed up. He knew what he was doing.